Okay, that's working. Now let's put on some music real quick. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Oh god. Oh yeah, I don't get ads. Yeah. Hello. Hi everyone. Ads are still going, but give me a second. So I didn't eat lunch yet, so we're gonna start stream, but we're gonna do lunch as well. Give me a moment while I make myself some food. It's hot out today. It's like 95 degrees Fahrenheit. Don't mind me, just making myself lunch. Sorry, that must have sounded horrible right next to the mic. Noodle. Yeah. How's everyone doing? How people doing? Oh, should I bring Clark on stream? Might be a bit too bright for him here, but we'll see. Alright, ad should be done. Anyway. Don't mind me. Just making myself some lunch. We'll get to the curry part soon. I'm just getting food for myself. Because if I don't have food, I'm gonna have a headache and I'm gonna kill someone. Today we're using 8812, I think? 8812 fat percentage. 1 pound and 4 ounces of it. I weighed out every single pack, by the way, I don't know if you're still listening. So now they all have labels and like how much they weigh. So that's good. Also, I separated out the sausage pack. So we're gonna get a, not this week. Well, maybe this. No, not this week. Maybe next week we're gonna do another spaghetti meatball stream. Skitty. But we got chicken and leek with Brussels sprouts, maybe pasta. We'll find out. That's gonna be a cooking stream on Thursday, and Saturday we're gonna have a cooking stream as well. I'll announce it on the Discord. But Saturday we're also gonna have a cooking stream. Hell yeah, yeah. So we're getting 3 cooking streams this week, and Saturday is just a bonus stream. And we're gonna be cooking galbi that day. Probably around the same time as usual, 2-ish, 2 PST. And we're gonna go beforehand. What kind of noodles are they? Shin Black, the bone broth ramen. But I'm gonna make them a little weird because I don't want broth because it's hot out. Understandably so. Just pour the rest of this down the drain. Pour the rest of it down the drain so that no gnats or anything start spawning in there. Then we cover it up. Here, I'll show you. I forgot we had this until the other day when I looked inside our cabinet. But we have Shin Ramyun, which is the Korean one. Black. Beef bone broth. And it's probably my favorite, like, standard instant noodle, personally. Oh god, I gotta take an Advil because I'm gonna get a headache. Also, if you notice, the lighting is a little bit better. I don't know if you guys have noticed that. Maybe it's hard to tell on screens, but we have more direct lighting now instead of having to open up a window. And then I also have my ring light, but the ring light doesn't do much. But got a beef. Let me grab the ingredients while I'm like waiting. In Norway, we have a brand called Yum Yum. That's what you usually go for. Can you describe the flavor? Because if it is Yum Yum, it's gotta have good flavor. onion. I'm just grabbing the ingredients to prep for the hamburger curry. Garlic. A stinky cooking. Don't call me stinky. Not while I'm cooking. I'm so offended. Anyway. Carrots. Where are my carrots? Am I dumb and blind? And a bitch? Oh, wait, here they are. Oh yeah, there's no boy on this part of stream. I'm sorry. They have beef, chicken, shrimp with chili. Ooh, nice. None of the alerts ever work on this on my laptop, so we don't have. That's just a fact. Also, hi Jugger. Hope you're well. Hope your family, hope your job, all of that's going well. Heyo. Yeah, beef, shrimp, chili. Yeah, those sound good. Waiting for my noodles to be done. Also, we're close to 500. I don't know if you guys read the title, but we're close to 500 followers. So, once we hit 500 followers, we'll do... Oh god, I'm dying. No. We're gonna do a cake baking episode. Which will be fun, I hope. I'm gonna try my best to do it all from scratch. Fully from scratch, make a whole cake. And, like, I don't know what sounds good. Chocolate ganache, maybe? I don't know. Maybe German chocolate. I like German chocolate cake. We'll see. Maybe a strawberry chocolate cake. No, but that's the plan. If we hit 500 followers, that is. What if I should take my follow away? I won't. I mean, if you take your follow away and then follow back, it's still a 0. It is still a net 0 addition or subtraction. I'm just waiting for my noodles to be done. Oh, I should get a bowl. A bowl to mix the meat in. Our noodles, yes, our noodles. In my stream, we're all communists, actually. Let's see, how are we looking? Not quite, but almost there. Needs a little more time to break up. But the mushrooms are hydrated. Noodles. Anyway. So, plan for the hamburger curry. This is a dish that is very, like, westernized, obviously. I had it first at Curry House Company, which has been closed down. But this was my favorite curry from there. And I spent years and years and years learning how to make the patties better. So part of it is you actually need breadcrumbs. Panko breadcrumbs are preferred. Panko. You'll need eggs. You want me to put that song on? I can put that song on. Give me a second. 1 second. Eggs. Eggs, panko, maybe a little bit of milk. See, it's different from listening to the song and then having to constantly sing the song, Jugger. What was it? Milk. I'll get the milk out a little bit. Eggs can sit out for a little bit. Eggy boys. Yeah. Sorry, the streams feels like really disjointed. I was just outside, not setting up, because I was doing deliveries. Which today deliveries fucking sucked. Anyway, working on Nightfall Raven. Hell yeah. Nightfall Raven's fucking killer. I like Nightfall Raven, but I think objectively it's a bad build in Armored Core. If it were just better. No, it was just kind of dead. It wasn't very, like, prosperous. All the orders were small, and I got like 8 of them, and they were all ass. Small orders. I turned down 2 of those orders because it was $11 for 12 miles, and I'm like, fuck you, I'm not driving 12 miles for $11. At least give me $1 a mile. But the Rubiconian. Raven in, hold on. Raven in, what's it called? Is not a Rubiconian. Nightfall Raven is just a mercenary. Ah, damn. Yeah, I only made like $35 today, which isn't great, but like 0 is better, or 35 is better than 0. Ian, say handshake. Oh, sorry, handshake. Preach. Yeah. But, I mean, like, I've had worse days. I've gotten days where I'm like, I go out, stay out for like 6 hours, and then got like 2 orders, and I'm like, I think I'm just gonna blow my goddamn brains out. In Minecraft. With a bow. Or a crossbow. And then we'll do a little bit of this. I lied, we're doing all of it. But, you know, maybe I just get big on Twitch and then Em and I can afford the cat that we want. Today is just some broth with nothing in it. You don't have anything to put in it? My friend, you should always put something in it. Maybe an egg. Do some egg drop soup. You should, like, write me in your will if you're gonna do that. Do what? Get big on Twitch? To write you in my will? I mean, I could. Oh, blow my brain out. I go, dude, I have nothing. You'll take on debt. That's all you'll get from me. This is gonna sound weird, but I'm gonna do a little bit of milk because I like a creamy broth. Honestly, if I were given the opportunity to become a big streamer, half of my fucking paycheck for every time I get it from like Twitch would be going right into one, paying off my debt, and then the other half would be paying for rent and or other stuff. He likes streaming. I'm broke. I don't have eggs. I had bouillon cubes and that's it. Brother. That's rough. I'm sorry to hear that. Look, back to Raven. Alright, sounds good, Jugger. Sorry, excuse me.
My baby girls. I see your comments, ladies, and they make me smile. I'm lurking and I'm stalking when you least expect.
Thanks for the lurk, the Juggernaut 47.
You got no pasta or anything to throw it in there? Like,
not my stream. See
go mug a street urchin and steal some bread? That is insanely salty. Fuck, I do actually have some pasta. Make some pasta, bro. Here, counterpoint. If you have fat, any fat like oil, butter, something, you can mix water and then some bouillon. And then mix it into with the fat to make a chicken broth sauce or broth sauce. Make it stretch, you know? You don't have to use the whole bouillon cube. That was incredibly salty. I'm gonna add some water to it. Actually, no, I'm gonna add more milk. No, I'm gonna add some water. I don't know. I'll add some hot water. Thanks for the tip. Yeah. Make that shit stretch. I know how to live as a broke boy. I went to college. I had a single roll of paper towels that last me 3 weeks. I know how to live as a broke boy. I got this. Living as a brokies is just the life now. Not good life, just a life. Should add a little butter to it. Also, by the way, if meat is getting too expensive, you can buy yourself like king oyster mushrooms or enoki mushrooms, and they taste pretty good like meat. Nearly, if you use like the bouillon as seasoning. They're going off in the background. Yeah, he's not screaming, he's just saying who's a good bird. So I don't get any meat juices on my hand, so I can still eat my food. We're just gonna... Yeah, I can bring him over. You guys want to say hi to Bird? Clarence, your fans are waiting. Oops, sorry. Oh god. Oh god! Oh good heavens! Here you go. Say hi, Clarence. Clarky. It's super spicy. You can substitute lentils and use a mix of the two. Yeah! Oh, Clarence, yes. Clarence the bird. Mushrooms are an excellent source of protein substitute. You could also make your own seitan. My son, your son! He'll sit in the background and hang out with us. I hope the lights aren't too bright for him, but if they are, I'm going to push him further back so that it doesn't bother him. Clark! I thought you said you were lurking! Anyway. Yeah, I think why it's incredibly salty is because I am dehydrated. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. Free the boy. Not while I'm eating spicy noodles, he's gonna die. I have stream open. Yeah, but I thought you said you were looking. Alright. Sorry. Now that I got some food in my body, my headache is gone. But I still wish to take an Advil just in case.
Ew, you're stinky. Why?
Don't call me stinky.
Stinky. You smell. Go shower.
Well, Clark will try to eat them. They're not good for him. There's garlic, which is bird poison. Yeah. Excuse me. Sorry. I almost choked on those that Advil. Anyway, now I have some food in my body. We're gonna get started. Yeah, I should probably wear a not black shirt while I'm doing this, because you guys can't really see my hands, right? No, you guys can't. I can't see my hands because of the saturation of my screen. I can see. Okay. Alright. Let's get to work. Doing fine. Okay, good. Good. So we're gonna need eggs, panko. Sorry, Clark, I'm gonna scoot you out of the way a little bit. We got some curry powder. One of my favorites, S&B brand. We'll get some garlic onion powder, some paprika, red chili flake. Let's go with, and ground mustard. All these people who are like, oh, you shouldn't use powdered spices because they're not good. Blah, 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 blah. They have a different flavor. I like the taste of them. How dare you? Don't judge me. Anyway. And I forgot salt and pepper. Powdered spices are just a good way for someone like me, who is just a home cook, who doesn't need to show off for anyone. Good way for me to season shit. Some paprika for color. I don't know. I just add paprika because of habit. I don't really know what it's for. Ground mustard. I do like the flavor of ground mustard, so. Red pepper flakes because we like the heat. Plus the curry is going to be spicy anyway, so I don't have to go too crazy on this. Garlic powder because it makes everything taste better. What does the yeet point reward point do? If you redeem yeet, I will throw something that's in front of me off screen. That is what yeet does. I try not to do items that will break, like glass, but if you use yeet enough, eventually I'll have to throw something that has glass. But don't do that, because I will just take away the yeet button. Yeah, Clark? Oh, this isn't even opened yet. Nice! Fresh pack. Clark wants a bite. You want a bite, Clark? It's just beef and garlic right now, dog. There's nothing there. Oh no, it is open. Someone just cut above the line. Nice. I gotcha. Maybe I should have put the milk in egg in first and stir those up, but too late for that. A good flavor about poof of what are they called? Curry powder. You know what's great about cooking with gloves? I don't have to deal with the weird, slimy egg stuff that gets in your fingies. I don't have to touch it physically, which is great. Yeah, Clark? You want to bark at me? You asshole. And then some milk to hydrate the breadcrumbs. The only problem it's just that you get, like, you have to make so much trash. So I maybe, like, invest in, like, silicone cooking gloves. Anyway. Let's mix up the meat. You add the panko and the milk, and the eggs. Eggs to bind, but the panko and milk to absorb liquid, so that when you fry, well, sorry, the panko to absorb liquid, so that when you fry the burgers, they will hold on to moisture better. Yeah, this is from Curry House in downtown LA to Little Tokyo. They used to be a staple in our town, or in Little Tokyo, but because of improper management, might need to add more breadcrumbs, they had to close down all over the United States. But this was my favorite dish from Curry House, and I loved going there. I went there for almost every one of my birthdays. Not actually, but like a lot of my birthdays. Because they were just that good. Granted, it's just westernized fast food curry. But I like that. So. Before they shut down. Yeah. I keep telling Panda that. I was like, I wish you were here before they shut down. They were so good. They have this dish called corn pottage, one of my favorite soups. And it's essentially like a cream corn-based soup. That's sweet, not cream corn, but like cream and corn-based soup. That's sweet. It's a very good appetizer. Paired with the amazingly savory curry, it is extremely good. Alright. I think that's fully mixed. Corn soup. I also make a very good corn soup. Corn pottage. Because I had to learn it. Because my favorite, the place that I have, or that makes it, has closed down. So, I don't have any pictures from back then, because I was too young. Well, not too young. They closed down in like 2020-ish. And it wasn't even because of the pandemic, roughly. It was because of the original owners hired a lot of migrant workers, or like, you know, people here on visas, maybe not. Wants to think, yeah, he wants to say, well, but once they got rebought by another company that was stationed in Texas, they're like, let's get rid of all these people who are not from America. And then all of them closed down because no one was from America that was working there. You know how to cook these dishes? Yeah. Well, on the plus side, yeah. Mostly because I had to piece together the recipes by myself. And I have autism, so I was like, what do? I need to learn my favorite safe foods from this restaurant so that when they close down, I don't have to worry about it. He pooped. Little shitter. Little shitter. Anyway, this is going in the fridge for a little bit so it cools, fully soaks the breadcrumbs. And then we'll come back and,
Ew, you're stinky! Why? Why are you stinky? You smell! Go
What's it called?
shower!
Don't call me stinky! So that it fully saturates.
Lizard.
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 Lizard. Anyway, don't need the panko breadcrumbs anymore. We're good there. Eggs are good. We don't need those anymore. I'm actually learning how to make the roux myself, by the way, instead of the curry blocks. So we're gonna get to like fully homemade curry soon. I'm excited for that. But as of right now, we're gonna stick with the roux blocks because I am not confident enough in the recipe memorization to do it yet. That'll be fun. Yeah. Usually I wait till I know a dish backwards and forwards before I do like a stream of it, so that I don't have to keep pausing to look up recipes. Anyway, these guys are gonna stay out because we're gonna use them again later. Actually, in the buster we're not gonna use, so I put that back. But we'll use that later. Carrot, garlic, onion. We'll start with the carrots. You put Clark away when you start frying up stuff. Little bird lungs can't handle it. I know. I'll put Clark away. I'll actually probably put him into the bedroom, but the bedroom might be a little warm. You can turn the AC up for him. Yeah, I probably will. Look at him eat. He's being so good. He's an asshole, though. So I'm taking a quick food break. Because I may have taken 2 bites earlier and said, alright, I have food in my tummy, I can take an Advil. I'm still hungry, though. Give carrot. You want carrot, little buddy? You know what we haven't done in a while, Em? Sharpen our knives. Sorry, I know this is a little bit of an ADHD moment where I'm just going to take off to start sharpening my knives. But a sharp knife is a safe knife. There it is. Yeah, I mean 95 degrees and 35 Celsius, so yeah, it's warm over here. There, yeah. You should keep your knives sharp if you're cooking a lot, because a duller knife will more likely lead you to getting hurt. Because if you can't chop down with and cleanly, you're more likely to slip. $103? Damn. Sharpen knives every 3 weeks. Yeah, that's better than we do. Because we've been lazy. And we don't sharpen it that often. But we also have good quality knives that keep an edge for a long time. Highly recommend the brand, by the way, Misen. They deliver. I don't know if they deliver to Europe, but they are very good quality knives. Very good quality steel. We love our pair, and they are extremely sharp when you first get them. Is that enough? 3 small carrots? Yeah, that seems like enough. We got a set of probably like $200, $200 to $300 worth of knives for like 150 or 170 recently. It was great. Good deal. I use Brustletto. I'll have to take a look into those. Clark wants to buy a carrot. I know, that's why I'm cleaning it. Here, buddy. You want some carrot? You want some carrot? One second, bud. You want some carrot? Oh, he just wants screeches. Yeah. He just wants me to pet him. Want some carrot? Have some carrot. Oh, these are good carrots. They're really sweet. Yeah, what's up, dude? Let me bring you back into the camera. These are really sweet carrots. He's asked me to pet him with a carrot before. That's true. That is very true. I cut the tips off because the tips are, I don't know, habit. And the tops. Clark and carrot looks like bread and butter. Yeah. Excuse me. I know that sounded weird, but I also got a piece of carrot stuck in my throat. Carrot, sweet potato, dill, and fennel. Yeah, he liked the crunchy bits. Like a little rascal.
You're not ascending to godhood. You're just dehydrated.
Out of my way, gay boy! I'm about to liberate my divine self from this mortal shell!
Hospital. That's enough carrot, right? Thank you for the hydrate. Ugh. But yeah, once we make it to, sorry, my ADHD brain. But yeah, hopefully we'll make it to 500 soon. And once we make it to 500, I'll bake a cake. And we're doing a cake baking stream. Maybe in Discord I'll have you guys vote on what kind of cake we should bake. Oh, right. There's a half-used onion in here. Used is the wrong word. Half an onion. Could I possibly challenge you to make a Norwegian cake? That depends. If you send me a recipe, I'll look into it. What kind of Norwegian cake are we talking about? Keep in mind, I'm not much of a baker. I'm more of a cook. I can... It's called... Which means moist cake. Okay. Let me just cut off the old edge. Those are a little unsightly. Okay. I'll look into the Norwegian moist cake. Sounds pretty good. I hope it's good. I find out it's just you plan to poison me through the stream. I'm kidding. I don't know anything about it, so we'll find out. Might be good. Greek cake is very good. Greek cake is also very good. Look, if I get too many cake suggestions, I'm gonna have you guys vote for it in the Discord for me to make it. Spoofy! Been here a while, but it seems nothing has changed. Clark is still plotting evil. Yeah, no, Clark is still very evil. Hi, Spoofy! I hope you're doing well. Hope you've been taking it easy. Also, if you've seen Snow recently, I hope she's doing well. And I've been lurking in your streams here and there. Well, actually, I don't know if you streamed recently. That might have been Snoopy. I lied. I haven't been lurking in your streams. I am a misinformationer. I made the cooking stream. Yeah! Actually, we're having another cooking stream Thursday and another one Saturday. So, we got a lot of cooking streams coming up. It has what I think you guys call it shortbread or something. Multiplayer. Ooh, that sounds really good. That actually sounds delicious. Walnut cake, syrup. Also like Greek desserts, yeah. Sorry, Chase Bank was mad at me, saying that my debit card was expiring soon. Apparently Snow got really addicted to a game for a while and no one saw her for a bit. Ah, gotcha. I was wondering where she was, yeah. She's normally so on top of getting into streams. That's okay. Sometimes you get locked in, that's what happens. But yeah, if I get enough suggestions for different kinds of cakes, we'll hold a poll, see who wants to... see who wants what cake in the Discord, maybe. But being this close at almost 450, I mean, like, not a lot of people follow every single time, but being this close to 500 makes me want to, like, do a little celebration thing. And baking a cake seems like a good idea. You guys get to also see how bad I am at baking, because I'm not a baker. I'm more of a chef. And cooking is less of a science and more like jazz. That's a good idea. Yeah, thank you. Maybe I should check if my stream anniversary is coming up soon. We might have already passed it, but if my stream anniversary is coming up soon, we could also bake a cake then. That or do something else. Like a 24-hour stream or something. Actually, Pan and I recently went to this all-you-can-eat place that we really like. It's a little pricey now, but we do. It's a hot pot, and you get to make your own sauce. It's so good. But we've taken to being like, oh, we should do it at home because it's cheaper. And honestly, I've been liking our at-home hot pots a bit better. Granted, like the cleanup is a bitch to do, but it's a lot of fun. So I mean, I'm willing to do it. I think I might need more onions than that. If you have a local Asian grocer around you, oh, well, this one's a little gross. Okay, that's okay. We can get more. I wonder if Clark knows he's alive. He knows that he can plot evil. That's all he knows. We'll get another garlic clove because these are... I had to toss out one. Have you ever considered, like, being just about what to cook? You know, normally I don't have a ton of people in the stream. Not to, like, be a bummer about it, but, like, normally I don't have enough people in stream to, like, request stuff. But yeah, I mean, if it's something I can do easily and look into, I wouldn't mind taking requests. Why am I doing this? I'm grabbing garlic. Honestly, I wouldn't be against it, because Pan and I are running out of ideas of what to cook to keep dinner fresh, you know? Because she's got the tism, a touch of the tism. And she's like, I don't want the same thing over and over again because it's gross. And sometimes safe food isn't safe food. So, you know. I also have a touch of the tism, more like ADHD. So I like new stimuli, usually. Like, what's it called? Hambagu Curry is a safe food because I put a lot of effort into learning it. But my brain's like, you want to try something new? Alright, I try something new. I'm making Greek fricassee on Wednesday. She is doing that. Fricassee being the lemon stew. I got both of them, yeah. So you get it. Very much so, yeah. Sorry about the slurping noises. It's hungry. But if we can't finish all the curry tonight, I have a plan. I might go to the store later and go pick up some pre-made biscuit dough. And then chill our curry and make little curry buns. So she could take it to work. Oh man. She's making me hungry when she's talking about it. And I'm eating actively right now. Greeks are very big on lamb, yes. I'm also big on lamb, but that's also because I like stinky meat. I like the funk. I like the gaminess. And fun fact, enjoying gamey and or extreme flavors is an ADHD thing. Almost every celebration, holiday, families, and the whole lamb for Christmas easier. Yeah. Eat some lamb. Hell yeah. Ooh, a really good dish Em and I can do coming soon. Maybe make a roast duck, because that was a lot of fun when we did that one time. I like roast duck. Here we have for Easter. Lamb. Lamb is expensive out here. Like, I like lamb, but it's a little pricey. Because we have to get it imported from New Zealand. Around Easter, they eat so much lamb that city taxis help bring more from butchers and grocery stores. Yeah. Need a little bit more onion, but we are done with carrots. Actually, no. Should I cut more carrots so we have some for topping? I'll cut a little bit more carrots. I know she likes carrots. Costs $18 for the amount of lamb we bought. Yeah. And we got like maybe a pound and a half. Let me take a look. We got... Oh, we got 2.5 pounds. I lied. We actually got a good deal on lamb. Torso and head complete. Nice. Sorry, I had to finish that.
Ew, you're stinky! Why? Why are you stinky?
Don't call me stinky, I was just finishing food.
Go shower!
Once you're done, Jugger, you can post it into the art channel for my Discord. I'll take a look at there. Anyway, also, if you guys do any art, music, whatever, feel free to post it into the art channels. I'm not gonna, like, regulate it too much, outside of, like, oh, maybe this is some NSFW work. And by NSFW, I don't mean, like, I mostly mean, like, if you're drawing smut, you know? It's okay. For Bible. No, don't worry about it. Okay. For Christmas, the country is split. Three big traditions. Slow roasted pork fillet. Ooh. With crispy skin. And a million side dishes. And then there's something called kinepiot. I don't know. It's wrong. Which means translates to stick meat. Which is actually lamb ribs. Ooh. That are salt cured and with a million side dishes. And last is fish. No, don't worry about it. I don't know if it's I work on markets while I have sun shining. I have a lamp for my desk, but I prefer natural light. Call me weird. Hey, you know what, Jugger? You might be autistic. Anyway, I'm gonna pack this onion away so that we have another half onion that we have to use later. That sounds great, though. Yeah. Apparently, sorry, I just learned something recently about barbecue. Apparently for barbecuing, some people have learned that there's this thing called white brisket, or they call it white brisket. White brisket is actually pork belly that they roast the same way as brisket. And I like brisket. I love pork belly. I want to see how they work out together. I think we needed more onion. Anyway, I like onion in my curry. This time I'm going to try something else a little different. I'm going to caramelize the onions first. Then add in the carrots. Deglaze with wine. Because all I do is usually sweat the onions and get them semi-translucent. I'm going to try to get them like a more rich, caramelized onion-y flavor, I guess. That's pretty great, and I get to eat 3 of them every year because Christmas Eve we eat pork, and we stick meat on a second Christmas. Or do turkey dinner? Ooh, that sounds lovely. Yeah, maybe it's just my family, but we really only do big meals on Christmas and Thanksgiving. Although, I do think that we should do more, like, fancy meals on New Year's. Em and I started doing, or Pan and I started doing more, meals on New Year's. More big fancy meals on New Year's. Recently. And it's a lot of fun. The year before, we did a roasted. Sorry, M wasn't there. Actually, no, M was there. I don't remember. Maybe 2 years ago, 3 years ago, M and I did a prime rib roast. I think we have pictures somewhere that we could show off. And then last year, we were planning on doing a nice spicy hot pot. Which we still ended up doing, but I'm not gonna. That sounds delicious. Yeah. We still ended up doing the hot pot, but focus on the camera. I don't know. It's gonna stay out of focus. But we were gonna do the hot pot. But our roommate, one of our roommates, you know, not like we requested the day off or anything, or the day away from them, and told them they should get out. Because every time they requested it, we left promptly at like 11. I'm not going to get into this right now because this is supposed to be a chill time and talk about happy foods. But they kind of ruined that like timeline for us because they didn't leave the house till like 3, which very obviously pissed us off. So we're not friends with them. I mean, they did other things before that that pissed us off, like half-assing and cleaning up the kitchen after they used it. Every time they used our like cooking supplies, which they didn't have any of their own, they would leave it dirty mostly. They didn't actually clean the apartment very much. They like to claim they do. Oh, yeah, that's one of my pet peeves. Yeah, they like to claim that they clean the apartment just as much as we do. Bullshit, because they had Halloween decorations. By the time we moved out, which was around April this year, they still had shit from Christmas and Halloween on the floor. So, not to get, you know, a little annoyed about that, or to talk about it and get like salty about it on stream, because I've done it a few times before. They just straight up lied to our face whether or not they're clean people. Every time. We asked them several times about whether or not they can clean up after themselves a bit better, and they don't. God, I think I'd go a bit loopy. We did. We crashed out pretty hard. Which is why we're not friends with them anymore. And we may have lost some other friends along the way because they probably like bitched and moaned about us. But like honestly, I'd rather not be friends with them anymore and lose those other friendships too, because I have other friends that I could hang out with. They're like, I barely hang out with the friends that they would be bitching and moaning to. So anyway, Clark, time to go to the bedroom because I gotta start frying. 1 second, gang. We'll take a brief intermission because the ads are starting soon. One second. Here you go, Clark. I'm gonna put on the fishies for you. You like the fishies, Clark? You want to see the fishies? Yeah, you want to see the fishies, Clark. I don't know where the remote is. I lied, Clark. You don't get to see the fishies. Fuck you. There it is. I found the remote. I put it on the Monterey Bay Aquarium live stream. Fun fact: the Monterey Bay Aquarium has and the Long Beach or Aquarium of the Pacific both run sea otter husbandry programs, which are helping save sea otters right now. And in fact, I helped, or I tried to sign up for one of their fundraising groups, but at a certain point, I got yelled at by a dude who wasn't yelling at me, but he was just talking really loud and actively in my space. So I didn't like that. I don't know if you guys could hear me that entire time. Anyway. Do you guys celebrate Christmas on the 24th or 25th? Or 25th or 25th? So I just have to ask. Oh, 24th is when we have a meal. Oh, there's an ad break. Oh, you're not getting ads? Oh, okay. I was just gonna text it in the chat. The 24th is when we do like a meal with extended family, and then the 25th is when we do close family. And then, yeah, that's kind of it. Let me put this stuff away so I can actively, like, cook with you guys. Wait a minute, I got busy. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, Americans are present on the morning of the 25th. Yes, that is true. The evening is of the 24th is when we save for like meals or festive meals. I was just talking about how we've been trying to do this new or like have like nice meals on the holidays together. I know we haven't had a ton of them because you go back to New Mexico, but on New Year's is when we try to do it. And the last time we tried to do it, our roommates were shitty. So they got out of our way long after we wanted them to. We still got to do our meal, but it was like we were still mad. Still mad about it, actually. I really don't want to see their fucking faces. Or hear from them. So, reasonable crash out? Probably not. But also, they were a pain in our ass the entire time we lived there. Yeah, we didn't get to do it until the weekend after. Yeah, basically. Reasonable crash out? Maybe. But to be fair, they've never been very accommodating for us, and we had to do all the compromising and accommodation. So they can go eat a bag of dicks. I don't care. Alright. What kind of pot do I want? Big pot? Yeah, we'll do a big pot. Because I can save some extra curry on the side to make curry buns, which is also a dish from Curry House. I think this lid works. No, too big. That works. The small lid. There we go. Right? Yeah. I mean, you are asking her, but I think so, yes. Sorry, I'm moving all the setup across so you guys are getting the brief intermission time. Excuse the wait while I'm setting everything up. See, here's where I wish I had like a second camera that's like farther away that I have set up. But like, cameras are expensive, dog. And I'm not gonna spend that much on a camera setup. Oh god, excuse the sound. Oh. Moving setups is always fun. Oh, you know what I forgot to do is make rice. That's okay. I'll do it now. While I got time. I'm catching up on chat. Oh god. Oh, Clark is screaming in the background, that little asshole. He's like, wait, are you guys talking? Are you guys talking to me? Let me listen. I'm like, god damn it, dude. He was not satisfied with Garrett. Oh, of course not, because he's an asshole. We talked about this. Clark is an asshole. Alright. That should all be set up. Is that too bright? Maybe. And we'll have light coming from the other way doing this. Maybe a little stream of writing session on guitar. What do you think? Would that be cool to see? Do you guys think? I mean, I think it would be interesting personally, but it's always hard when you're first starting out streaming, because you're like, oh, I want people to be here to watch and talk to me while I'm doing this kind of thing. And a lot of people get discouraged early on because there's not people showing up immediately. I'd watch that though, personally. I like watching people be creative in general. I love watching art streams. I love watching those kinds of music streams. It's great. It's a lot of fun. What was I doing? All right, starting rice. It's been a while since I started streaming. Oh, you streamed before? Nice. I don't know of anyone that you've... it depends on how long ago since you last streamed. Because, like, when I took a break from streaming, I took, like, a year or two off from streaming because I was focusing on my college degree. I'm gonna just move this over here. Because I was focusing on my college degree. When I came back to streaming, I had to start from zero again. Doing music streams, it's been a good few years, like 3 years, I'd say. Yeah. Basically, none of the people that from before I took the break came back. And that's fair. To be fair, not, I don't think every single one of them should have come back, because upon following them on, like, other platforms, I might not agree with them as people anymore. So, only a few people were like that. Not all of them. But, you know, how it be.
Lizard.
Lizard. Snoopy! Hi, Snoopy.
Lizard.
Lizard.
Lizard. Lizard. Lizard.
Lizard.
Lizard.
Oh god, they're lizarding.
Lizard.
Limzard.
Lizard. Lizard.
Lizard.
Lizard.
Dude, the water,
Lizard.
the pipes are so hot outside that the water
Lizard.
that's coming through the cold tap is still
Lizard.
hot. That's not good.
Lizard. Lizard. Lizard.
Snoopy. Yeah.
Lizard.
I completely missed any messages
Lizard.
that were in the middle. Is this like come to steal the curry? I guess so.
Lizard.
Not my curry.
Lizard.
Hambagu Curry.
Lizard. Lizard.
Ignore the Pete's that you
Lizard.
see in the corner. Actually, I'm gonna like take my Pete's off stream
Lizard.
so you guys can't see it. You're not allowed to look at my Pete's while I'm washing.
Lizard. Lizard.
Lizard.
Lizard. Lizard. Lizard. Lizard. Lizard. Lizard. Lizard. Lizard. Lizard. Lizard. Lizard. Lizard.
Alright. 3 cups of rice.
Lizard. Lizard.
I think we're gonna hear the emote the
Lizard.
rest of the stream. Yeah, probably.
Lizard.
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 Hope you're doing well, Snoopy.
Lizard. Lizard.
I got water on my fingers and I touched my screen. Alright.
Lizard.
Sorry, give me 1 second. Let me clean up some dishes so I don't have to do this after stream.
Lizard.
I hate doing dishes.
Lizard.
Not actually, that's not that bad. It's just there's a lot
Lizard.
there's always a lot of dishes after stream. So I should do them now.
Lizard. Lizard.
Clark, stop yelling at me. After 10 hours of soft jazz being invaded by lizards, yeah.
Lizard.
1 moment. We're gonna do a quick wash of the dishes. Actually, no, hold on. I unloaded the dishwasher earlier. Yes! I can load up half of this shit. Okay, 1 second. I need to make some animated emotes. Sorry, let me clarify. I need to take some time to animate some of my emotes. Alright. You know what? Most of it was taken care of. That's fine. You know, these cups say they're dishwasher safe, but Pan and I are always hesitant to put things in the dishwasher because we want them to last longer. Okay. Now we wash hands. I actually washed my hands because there was food stuff on those. And now we can start cooking up stuff. Alright. Let me put on an apron so I don't spill anything on myself. Yellow today. We're doing yellow. God, Clark is tweaking the fuck out in the other room. Not sponsored by Goya, but I do like using their olive oil sometimes. It's the olive oil I grew up on. Alright. Let's start sauteing the onions. I'm selling my Harry Potter wand collection. I think I might need money more than the collection. That is fair. Plus, J.K. Rowling's a twat. There is also that. J.K. Rowling is being a twat. And we hate J.K. Rowling. Anyway, let's throw some oil down. This is a big one. I don't want anything to do with the franchise. Yeah. Plus, J.K. Rowling recently... Sorry. Real quick. This is not me who is, but J.K. Rowling recently just stated, because she's a raging bitch, that Harry is also transphobic, and that's fucked up. Because Harry has... I don't think should have any reason to hate people. There's reason to be specific. Yeah, I gotcha. Fuck turfs. Yeah, fuck them. Hold on, I gotta go check on Clark because he's tweaking out. Clark! Stop tweaking out.
Lizard.
Lizard.
You're not ascending to godhood. You're just
Thanks for the
dehydrated.
Out of my way, gay boy! I'm about to liberate my divine self from this mortal shell!
Lizard.
Lizard. Alright, time to brown the onions. And by brown, I mean... caramelize. So this is gonna be a bit more of an involved process than I normally do for my curries. That's fine. I'm gonna like it. This light might be a little too white. Might make me look a little blue. I apologize. I'm not gonna fix it right now. Well, actually, no. I can fix the camera.
Lizard.
Lizard. Should we use to redeem Lizard? No, you guys don't have to. It's literally 1 point though. Like it'd be a lot of effort for you guys. We'll leave that stay. Ah, Taco Bell bong. Actually, 5 is probably good.
Lizard.
Actually, let me see if this light works.
Lizard.
Is that too bright? That's a little too bright. Hold on. There we go. Is that better? Yeah, that's better. Okay. Too pale. Sure, okay. Yeah, now it looks pretty good. Okay. Has to choose the light accordingly. Because sometimes too bright. Anyway, we're caramelizing onions now. And this is going to take the entire stream. Because there's a joke that goes around on... fuck. Can't remember. There's a joke that goes around the internet that men don't have the fortitude or the energy to, yeah, we'll just go with the yellow light. The energy to caramelize onions. And I'm here to prove that men can. Also, I did take a couple classes in college about photography. So changing the lighting and all that kind of thing, that's just my little bit of knowledge and autism. Actually, I'm not gonna do this right now because it might drip some chemicals into the thing. I was gonna wipe down the micro because it's really greasy, but it might drip some chemicals into the onions, so I'm not gonna do that. I don't want to make M sick. Before I identifying as non-binary, I used to caramelize onions all the time. Yes, but did you hear the joke about men not having the energy or the time to caramelize onions properly? The bit is that, oh, it'll take 5 minutes to caramelize onions. No, you have to be here for an hour. Adding water and such. You can jumpstart it by adding a little bit of sugar, by the way, fun fact. But it will be sweet. It will be very sweet if you do it that way. Also, that might have been your first sign that you were non-binary. You could caramelize onions. I didn't get it the first time. No, you're good. It's just making jokes about how men are impatient, that's all. Probably, yeah. Did the raw not go through? Hold on. Why aren't you going through, raw? There you go. Ow, my boob.
Lizard.
Lizard.
Lizard. Lizard.
Yeah, I'm thinking of trying to do more cooking
Lizard.
streams overall, because I feel like my cooking streams more often than not get more people engaged in watching. But also, like, do I care that much about streaming? Yes, I care deeply. Please pay attention to me. I had 4 siblings growing up. I didn't get enough attention as a child. Please! Reporting for duty. I'm only joking. I like cooking. Cooking is a more fun hobby to me than gaming. Plus, I get to eat my fucking work. And that's always good. Just gotta sit here and wait for the onions to caramelize. I should fill up with more water. Actually, you know what I can have? I can have a boke. I'm gonna have a boke. Yeah, cooking's pretty fun. Coca-Cola, Pepsi bottle, Coca-Cola glass. I don't give a damn. By the way, it's not a Pepsi thing, this is A&W. But if I had a Pepsi glass, that'd be funny. I don't give a damn. This is also warm Coke. I should be putting this over ice. What am I doing? Oh my god. One of the best memes. It's a dated meme, though. Oh, I dropped ice everywhere. No. There we go, perfect amount of ice.
What are you on?
The autism spectrum. There we go. What's A&W? Root beer. Root beer is a very American soda. I think it's more American than Coca-Cola and or Pepsi. Because it's made of the sarsaparilla root, which is the original name for it is sarsaparilla. Or sassafras root, I don't remember what it's called. But it's like a sweet, vanilla-y, caramel-y kind of soda. It's not as like tangy as Coca-Cola and or Pepsi. It's more on the like dessert side of sodas, less refreshing. It's good. A&W is an independent group, I think, or company, from the main ones that are Coke and Pepsi. That's in America. Independent it may be, but it's also probably one of the smaller ones. Root beer is oftentimes served with ice cream. So you take root beer, cold, ice cold, and you throw a glob of vanilla ice cream in it. We call that root beer float. Kind of like ginger ale, like the soda. Yes, but on the sweeter end of like vanilla-y flavors for a soda. Like think cream, if you know what a cream soda is. If I had to give an actual, like, no clue. Okay. Root beer has a lot of different notes. It has some minty flavors, it has some vanilla flavors, it has some caramel flavors. It's a very interesting drink, and it's hard to describe unless you've had a similar drink before. The closest thing I can equate it to is genuinely if you took a little bit of mint and put it on vanilla ice cream. It also may have some chocolatey notes. I haven't had a root beer in a little bit, so, you know. Memory's a little bit bad. In the import store. My personal favorite is A&W. I know a lot of other people like the other ones, but I think Bargs, which is RQ, Barks Root Beer. Kind of sucks. And so does Mug. Usually can't get anything from the States. Yeah. Yeah, root beer is kind of a uniquely American soda. People say Coca-Cola and Pepsi, but Coca-Cola and Pepsi are very international now. I am surprised though, cream soda isn't part of your like repertoire. It feels like something that would be, like European-wise. Just trying to get some color. Also needs a little bit of water. Pepsi bottle, Coca-Cola glass. I don't give a damn. Add a little water because we don't want them burning. And the water to help pull out some of the sugars and caramelize. Yeah, no, cream soda isn't a thing here, in Norway at least. Fair enough. Yeah, American sodas are pretty, weird. Our most famous soda in Norway is produced, is called Solo, and it's an orange soda. Orange sodas are goated, though. They're probably, like, the best all-around flavor. Because when you get Pepsi or Coke, that's like those are cola flavors, right? But like orange soda is just like, you can pretty much give it to anyone, they'll be like, yeah, I like orange soda. Because it's such a neutral, like, citrusy flavor, a lot of people like it. Do you know the soda company Fanta? Because I think Fanta's German. Drinks the most Pepsi Max per person in the, yearly in the world. Yeah, I saw that. I thought that was hilarious. I'd figure it'd be like an American, but no. Yeah, Fanta. Fanta is invented by Germans. But it's a Coca-Cola product now. Yeah. Yeah, I knew that. But Fanta has a pineapple soda, and that's my favorite Fanta flavor. That pineapple flavored soda is really good. Or ananas, I think. Most of the rest of the world calls pineapple ananas. But yeah. However, I'm terrified of their American Fanta. What's wrong with American Fanta? You don't like that neon orange? You don't like flavor? Yeah, we also have bananas, yeah. No, American orange soda should be terrifying. For clarity, most of the American stuff is like high in chemicals. It's not good for you. In fact, a lot of people who are like, I like my orange soda yellow, that's fair. A lot of people who are, who visited for the World Cup, America, were like, why does all of our sodas and shit taste so good? It's chemically engineered to make it addictive. Brought their own food from Norway. That's fair. a change in your diet can definitely affect your performance on the field when you're playing sports. And our food isn't good. It's full of fat and sugar, and it makes people lethargic and slow. That's just how it is. Like most of the American food, it makes me feel tired and slow when I eat it. So a lot of people aren't exactly good with it. I heard a lot of people who are visiting for the World Cup were also experiencing the worst bowel movements they've ever had in their entire lives. Guess what? American food's garbage. It tastes good. It tastes good. I won't deny that, but it's garbage. Chemically engineered, delicious tasting garbage, but bad. I guess I tried chemical soda once when I went to Brazil, and orange Fanta. As soon as we got off the plane, I had the one sip and had the rest. I couldn't stomach it. But I've grown to love the Fanta grape thingy. Yeah, that's fair. Sorry, I'm moving the padded mat that we just got to help with while we're standing doing dishes where we don't get leg fatigue as much. So we got a padded mat that I'm using to help reduce the fatigue of me standing here cooking. Smart. Yeah. I'm actually not a big fan of grape sodas personally. But I also dislike cherry flavors. And artificial grape flavors just kind of suck to me. Anyway, hold on real quick, just so you guys can see. The onions are getting caramelized. They're not caramelized yet. They're getting there, though. Oh man, that smells really good. What's in it? It's just cooking onions right now, bro. It's just onion cooking. So I don't know if Panda's here to talk to stop me from saying this, but she recently found out that she was a bit iron deficient, which is not an unsurprising thing. Iron deficiency runs in a lot of women. Oh, I also don't like cherries. However, I love making homemade cherry liqueur. And in this new apartment, I have cherry tree in my garden and red currant berries. Ooh, I'd love to try red currant, drinks. There's only one cherry thing that I'm okay with: sour cherry syrup for Greek sour cherry soda or sour cherry drink. My girlfriend also has iron deficiency. Yes, it is not uncommon for women. So we were trying. She went to the doctor, talked to the doctor about it, and she's been eating more iron-rich foods like beef, spinach, lamb, a lot of red meats, right? And she's still not getting better for iron deficiency. And she's been taking iron supplements and all that jazz. And I did some research real quick to figure out why she wasn't absorbing iron as efficiently. Lo and behold, dairy, coffee, and which she drinks not daily but often, take iron out of your body or will bind to iron very easily, so you just process it and get rid of it. Ours made. Nice. So, every morning when she takes her iron supplement and she took her coffee, she got 0 iron that day. Also, you should pair iron-rich foods with a citrus or vitamin C because it helps your body absorb it better. Boom, boom. Shit, I have to learn because my girlfriend is chronically ill. Not actually. Did I take Pana's iron again? Actually, no. Genuinely, I didn't take her iron. She just doesn't know how to absorb. She didn't know how to absorb it. So, to help your iron-deficient family members, you should make them drink citrus and or have a citrus like tomato or something with their iron-rich foods. You should also make sure they're not drinking a milk or coffee or black tea with when they're taking their iron supplements and or eating an iron, because that will just strip the iron out of their body and they'll just turn to a waste product. Fun fact. Learn that about health. Why just eat actual iron? Because if you eat actual iron and drink milk with it, it's a problem. Yeah, one of my things is to get iron and help the body is eat blueberries and orange. Yeah. Because of the vitamin C. Vitamin C helps you absorb iron. I didn't know about blueberries, but I knew the orange. No, that's fair. I heard y'all talking trash about me. I was talking about how your body wasn't absorbing iron. And I did a little bit of research and found that you have to not be drinking coffee or teas. Tim was the main one, yeah. Not be drinking coffee or teas. And, with the iron, and also take your more vitamin C. Or calcium. Calcium's also bad. Oh, and also, if your partner also takes antacids, like stuff to settle the stomach after they've had something that they don't like that's not agreeing with them, antacids kill your iron absorption as well. So, there's that. I was just telling them about the fun facts about iron deficiency that I learned. That I put a lot of effort into making sure my girlfriend's healthy. May need a little bit more water, but the onions are caramelizing. That's for sure, I don't know. I mean, yeah, your iron absorption was, like, actually ass. I'm not gonna, like, say the exact number, but yeah, it was actually garbage. I'll say it. Yeah. Go for it if you want. Oh yeah, those are caramelizing. Nice. What was I going over for? I don't remember. My iron was at 36 when it should be around 50 to 170, and my iron saturation is 11% when it needs to be 17 to 57%. Her iron saturation's shit. I heard you say something earlier about self-promo on Discord. I didn't quite catch what you said. Could you repeat it? Oh! If you want, anyone in the channel or that's watching right now, if you want to promote your own stream, you can just send it to self-promo in Discord if you're already a raccoon invader role. I might change that to just associate streamer role. But you can advertise your own stream on my Discord channel. I don't mind. It's fine. We're all small streamers here. It's a community thing. If you want to advertise, we go for it. And my girlfriend had like almost the exact same numbers. Yeah, tell her to eat citrus, and also don't drink milk or have an antacid with her iron. I guess all us women have terrible iron. That's what I'm saying. Makes me pay to advertise. Jugger, you don't stream, and I also don't make people pay. Well, yes. As a boyfriend of the chronically ill, learning things about your girlfriend's illness and helping her find ways to fight it is always a good thing. So I can post my song into that channel? Yeah, of course. Go for it. We're all small content creators. It's fine. It don't matter. I'm not gonna be a bitch and like, no, you're not allowed to self-promote here. Fuck you. No. I'm not a piece of shit like that. Also, I like your music, so go for it. I don't think I'll ever get to that step, Tim. You can always stream just straight off your console, dude. It don't matter. Guess what? Hey, you know what? When you're good, my dude. I'm not gonna, like, deny that to you. I like the music. Oh, those are caramelized. Look at that. That's some tasty onions right there, dog. That's some tasty onions. About the part of learning your geos illness. Oh. You'll get there one day. Alright, now we're adding the carrots. I feel like I get bullied for having a partner when I'm hanging out with Fox, you, and Neo when we're playing Battlefield. I was like, yeah, my girlfriend is blah blah blah. You're like, oh my god, look at girlfriend haver over here. I'm like, ugh. You're gonna dig the song I'm writing now. I'm thinking of playing it if I do the stream. Oh hell yeah! Just a word of warning: I'm generally not active in people's chats. I like lurking more because when I'm watching streams, I'm not in it to participate more often than not. I'm in it to listen and to like hang out. Because it's like the autism part where you're just like, you're sitting there alone, but with someone else. Like that's how my girlfriend and I do tandem activity times. She's doing her own puzzle and I'm doing my thing. It's usually how it works. Alright. Caramelized onions. Now we add in some of the flavoring. A little bit of garlic powder because ain't no one said too much garlic was a thing. No one. A little bit of onion powder. Same goes for onion. Paprika for color. Because I just like it. And I don't need the red chili flakes, but I do need the curry powder. Wearing the apron wrong. It's supposed to be the only thing during. I will do a fucking like shirtless apron stream if I get like 100 subs. I'll do that. How about that, Jugger? How about that? No worries, I usually watch streams for the entertainment, but I also tend to struggle with IRL socializing. So I often feel safer to express myself when I use sex. Dude, same. But also, I'm just like, time to do quiet activity time while someone's streaming in the background. It smells very spiced. Have a point? No! I will be shirtless and only underwear if I get 100 subs, and that's it. That's $500. I play guitar while I watch streams, so that's good. I like tandem activity times. I also don't like. Sorry, hold on. Let me clarify something. So if you stream or you're streaming, you only get half of the sub. The other half goes directly to Twitch. So every $5 sub is $2.50 in my pocket. That's all. I just want to clarify that. $3.50. There's a sale on subs for me. Okay, well, good for you, Jugger. You're not gonna drop 500 subs on me right now. I know you're not gonna drop 500 subs on me. That's a lot of money, and you were just bitching and moaning about not having any money. There we go. We have extra bucks. Nice. I can't afford him. Afford in more ways than one. Yeah. I'm not calling you poor and bullying you that way, by the way, Jugger. I'm just saying, like, I know your ass ain't trying to fucking spend money on me, because I know you busy, because you just dropped a bunch of money on your fucking, your convention that you went to. Call me poor. Haha, poor. No, I'm kidding. That's fucked up. I don't make fun of people for their economic position. Unless I know them. Jugger, we can be poor together. Guys, I'm not rich. I just cook. We'll do glaze with some shitty $10 bottle of sake. Liar! What do you mean, Jugger? Have I done anything to prove that I'm not poor? You have stocks, I know it. Stocks in what? I got chicken stock. That's all I got for you, bro. Where is it? There it is. And Mirren. Ooh, we're running out of Maggie. Jim has Bitcoin for sure. No, I fucking wish, though. I was like 10 when Bitcoin was like an inkling in their brain father's ballsack, you know? The most I was thinking about when I was 10 was Halo Reach. Halo Reach, baby! The best Halo. No, it's not. It's my favorite. I'm a big fan of Halo Reach, though. Halo Reach is one of my favorites games of all time. But I wish Halo had more mech suits that you can play as. Have you heard about all the funny stuff in Combat Evolved? What funny stuff? Campaign Evolved. Is it like really bad glitches and shit? I hope it's not really bad glitches and shit. Halo 3 for life. I did play a lot of Halo 3 as well. But when I truly got into Halo was Halo Reach. And I liked the art style for Halo Reach personally. Certain character. Oh, are they bitching and moaning about the one female character? Yeah. Her character is fine. They're just mad that she's a woman. because ODSTs and Spartans are supposed to hate each other. They're like natural enemies. That was kind of like their storyline. Because, that's fair, it's a good looking game. Yeah. They're bitching and moaning because she's girl bossing. And also, I don't think she's girl bossing the heart. She's just bitching, she's just hating on Master Chief. And that's fine. She's an ODST. She doesn't want to be saved by some fucking dude in a powered mech suit. He's not cool. He's not cool yet, let me clarify. Because this is supposed to take place in Halo 1. Spartans are not a generally known, like, quantity to a lot of people. We have the chicken broth now. By the way, just so you guys know, this is the chicken bouillon that we use from Total or Tutul. I don't know, but this one tastes really good. We really like this one. Very good for Asian style cooking. What times do you usually watch streams? I'd like to stream at a point where you guys can have a chance to watch. I struggle a bit remembering time zones and stuff. So I stream weekdays. 2 p.m. PST. That's generally where I stream, when I stream, how I stream. So that's not a good time for me. But, I mean, past that usually is not a good time for me because that's when I'm spending time with Panda. So any time earlier than that is good for me. There's also, on the weekends, I don't stream on the weekends. I'm not usually at home during the weekends. Well, I'm mostly at home. But I can throw up your stream in the lurk at the very least. But usually before 2 p.m. PST. So before the start of this stream is usually when I'm free to watch other people's streams. That's usually when I'm chilling on other people's streams. Yeah. Also, sorry, not to switch topics so drastically, I started working on the Session 0 for a D&D campaign that I'm planning on running with some friends. I got a good idea going so far. If you guys want to hear me throw out some ideas at you guys, I'm going to anyway. I'm just going to talk about it. So I'm thinking of doing this sort of like, ooh, let me zoom DD. Yeah, I think I have the thing. Oh, it's right here. So I'm working on a note thing. I have the notes right here. Time to be a nerd. So I was thinking of doing like this war-torn country where where the players are going to be these new upstart sort of adventurers who hear tale of a new hero, quote unquote, or warlord, or quote unquote, something like that, who's building up an army and forces to unite the country or the continent. Here's like the foreword that I wrote for it. Welcome to the land of Begsay, a continent of constant war, said to be built on the bones of a dead god. Thank you, Rice Cooker. She's singing. The lands are treacherous, and roving bands of bandits, thieves, and beasts of all sorts threaten many of the residents here. Some say these lands are cursed, others say that the people are. The reality is truly unknown. Heroes of old praised as gods, or even tyrants by other people. I need to proofread this, but this is just kind of like what I was just writing out. You, our young heroes, are fledgling adventurers looking for riches, glory, honor, whatever it is that you seek. Warriors and mages of all sorts have set out to do what you are trying to, and many fail, fall to greed or tragedy. To be truly remarkable in this world of violence, you must be a serious threat and/or an unrivaled force of nature. The news of a new hero or warlord has broken out, and some claim he's uniting the people of Begsay um, under one banner. Others say he is a murderer, killing innocents and slaughtering thousands. The only thing that is truly known about him is his forces are known by one symbol and one name, the Gilded Legion. And that's like the kind of like general forward that I have. I don't know if you guys caught all of that. I'll read it again once you guys are back from the ads. It's a cool campaign. Yeah. So the idea is like the evil villain that you guys are they will be facing will be this Oathbreaker paladin who's raising an army of like-minded warriors to march across to the country and do what he's doing. I'm not going to spoil everything because we might stream this. We'll see. But yeah, I'm not costing you ad rate. Dude, I don't give a shit. Just run an ad blocker. I don't care. It's not money you're taking out of my pocket. I mostly get it from fucking subs anyway. But yeah, I was thinking of like an army of evil paladins sort of deal. I'm not running an ad block. Anyways, maybe the ads are blocked in your country because they can't advertise certain things towards you guys because American laws are different. There is that possibility. But yeah, I'm thinking of doing like this sort of like evil paladin army, who is tearing through the world. I'm not gonna give him too many complicated like backstory things because I'm not good at writing ish. I'm more of a player. That's a cool concept. I wish I could play with you guys. I mean, I'd have to see what the plan is because I'm not the only one going to be hosting. Because just I'm gonna have a lot of it's gonna be an online sort of deal in Discord, not my Discord. But we'd be doing like alternating sessions between me and the other guy who wants to DM. Sergeant Skittle 117, also a streamer, hasn't streamed in a while though. You should give him a follow. He's really funny. But it's like really hard for some people to, or like it would be hard for people across the planet to come and play with us. I know you're awake at this time, but this is probably not when we're going to be streaming it. Yeah, I totally get it, but I'm probably not going to have time because school starts in a week. Oh, shite. Well, I hope you're ready for school. Cause a ruckus in something. Go start beef with the first person you see. That's what you should do. Feeling both nervous and excited. What was it? The rule for prison and college or school is like find the biggest guy there and beat him up. I'm sure you'll do fine. Don't worry about it. It's just whatever your primary or your first schooling, and then your second, I don't know how it works for Norway, but how it works for us is it goes kindergarten, which is a German word, which is I don't know why, preschool. No, it's I think preschool, kindergarten, something like that. One of those two. I don't remember. I think it's preschool, kindergarten, or the other way around. And then it's elementary school, then it's middle school, then it's high school. I know in England it's like primary school, secondary school. That's all I know. Luckily, I know some of the people I'll be studying with from before, colleagues from concerts and gigs. Hell yeah. Good shit. That's gonna be good. As long as you have people you know going into it, it's gonna be a lot easier. Yeah, like with going to new schools is always like difficult because you'll always feel kind of like unless you know people that are there already, you always will kind of feel like an outsider. And half the time of me going to like growing up, every time we went to I transferred schools a lot. So in elementary school, I transferred to a different elementary school midway through second grade, somewhere like that. So lost all my friends from elementary school, and then after elementary school, I went to a different private school than all my friends. And then after middle school, I went to a different private, different private high school, and then almost flunked out of that. Went to a public high school. So you know, I have a complex about being the odd one out. And the only place that I felt like truly involved in the group is usually in online spaces. Not to go, oh, woe was me, but it's like I think it's easier to maintain relationships now that the online spaces are easier. But before, it's hard to like keep up with friends when you're like 6 and you don't have a phone or anything. But it's good that you have friends going into this because that's always makes things easier. In Norway, we have Barnhagen, which is Norwegian translation of the German kindergarten. And then we have Solken, which translates to child school. Okay. Equivalent elementary. So it translates to youth school, which is like middle school. And then, which translates to further going school, which is our high school, and then comes university and such. Oh, cool. So it breaks down similarly enough. Yeah, it's quite similar, just different names. Yeah. That's always good, though. It doesn't mean that you have to... If you're sticking with the same, like, kind of line of, like, preschool, elementary, high school, you guys have the same friends the entire way. That's always nice. Have the heat a bit too high. Let's simmer. Let's boil off some of that water. I might send this to the back burner while I start frying up the patties, because it's already 4:30. But I think I'll start frying the patties at 5. So in another 30 minutes, well, that's when we start frying up the patties. Boom, boom. It's still really thin right now, but it's getting thicker. It's getting close to sauce. I think the years are also a bit different. Elementary years 1st through 7th, and 8 through 10 is middle. Okay. And then 13 is high school, but our school from 1st, 3rd, source. Oh, okay. I think elementary is grades 1 through 5, 6 through 8 in middle school, and then we just call it, this is gonna throw you for a loop, but it goes to freshman, sophomore, junior, senior for high school. We stopped using numbers. Yeah, we hear a lot about that. Yeah, I don't know why, we just stopped using numbers. We're like, fuck the number system, actually. More out there for public knowledge. Yeah, I know. It's because we have movies and shit, right? Like, it's just because we keep producing, like, movies, film, that kind of thing. Yeah. I don't know if, like, if I didn't have social media or movies, I'd never know what the fuck a Waffle House is. That's, you know what? A Waffle House is a mythical place. I wouldn't, it's like an American level of, like, fucking, you know how, like, European countries, they got their, like, weird Fae ancestry, that kind of thing? Where it's like, oh no, it's the Fae. Yeah, for us, it's like, oh no, it's the Florida Man and the Waffle House, and that's it. That's our, like, weird mythology. Folklore. Yeah, folklore, that's it. American folklore is also, like, Mothman and Roswell, New Mexico. Yeah. But we are, like, a lot of our, like, our funny stories, or interesting stories, comes out of Florida and Waffle Houses. So, there's that. Heard this joke about how if a Waffle House is closed, then we know the world is ending. Yeah. So, actually, there is a website for it where it's like the Waffle House Index. Genuinely real thing. It tells you whether or not the storm is bad enough to close a Waffle House. Like tornado, hurricane, those kinds of things. If it's bad enough to close a Waffle House, maybe you should start evacuating. That's the bit, at least. The reality of it, I don't know. It could just be a joke, but I've seen the website, and I've seen how the Waffle House handles natural disasters, and they ain't that far off from each other. There's actually a funny bit a little while ago, with how, like, Americans are very nonchalant when it comes to, like, natural disasters, earthquakes, fires, hurricanes, that kind of shit. And in Florida, they're built for it. They have all this kind of things. to defend themselves from like hurricanes and that kind of thing. Like California doesn't have hurricanes that often. We don't get tropical storms. But for a moment there, everyone was like, "Oh my God, there's a hurricane coming to California." It was like a year ago. There's a hurricane coming to California. We gotta be prepared, be scared, and that kind of thing. Tell me why half of California was just out on the beach looking for the storm and seeing if a tsunami was coming. Didn't care. Just was out there. There's this one time, worst thing about weather here is the snowstorm and blizzards. Yeah. Well, there's like a tsunami warning. It was like, oh my God, we could have like a city destroying a tsunami coming, and some motherfuckers were just like, let's go look at the beach. Wow, there isn't anything out here, and that was it. We didn't have any like big waves or anything. It was just people just like, eh, whatever. I would kill for some snow out here, but like a blizzard would be pretty bad. Because I have no winter clothes. How great, yeah. There was when I moved here, I forgot my guitar at home, so the reason I'm broke is because I had to get the cheapest guitar I could find. In the meantime, I gotcha. Fun. Always fun. You couldn't go back and pick it up? I mean, it might have cost more, though, but... This one time while I was at an anime expo, or like con, we were walking to the train station to get back to our car, or to get to the station we parked at to get to the train station. Going home would be more expensive, yeah, I gotcha. And an earthquake started as we were walking home. Panes of glass and cranes were wobbling back and forth on skyscrapers, and you know what I fucking did? Not a goddamn thing. I just kept walking. That's how much I don't give a shit. Okay, no more model building. Sun's going down. Oh, okay. Sounds good, Jugger. Lurk, maybe go eat. I don't know. Go get some food. I would offer you some of mine, but this is mine. Thanks for Lurk, Jugger. Appreciate it. Let's get a little haricot in the back of the spoon. Not quite thick enough, but good. What's the flavor like? Ooh. Needs a little bit of water because it's a little salty. But, yeah, that's done. That's a good flavor with the, good flavor with the caramelized onion. It's one earthquake in my 21 years of life. It's the only one in Norway in my lifetime. Big enough for people to feel. I'd say experience loosely cause, because I slept through it. Dude, I sleep through earthquakes all the time. You're fine. Don't worry about it. That shit's just real. Is my mirror still out there? And my mirror is still out there. Okay, where's my cornstarch? Where's my starchy corn? I'm grabbing cornstarch to thicken the sauce. Where's my cornstarch? Am I blind? Am I dumb? Yes to both, but am I blind and dumb together? Probably. Em's gonna come home and she's gonna find that I'm blind. I found it. I found it. I don't need to complain that I'm blind. Your voice sort of reminds me of the teeniest, tiniest bit of Stewart in Big Bang Theory. That's not an insult, just wanted to clarify. Don't worry about it. I'll be honest, I don't know who Stewart is. Is it the comic book guy? That's fine. If he's dorky, then I am dorky as well. That's probably the realest thing here. Yes, okay. That's fine. I mean, he's a dork, I'm a dork. If we sound similar, it's probably because of that. It also might be the shitty mic that I'm using. This mic is pretty shitty. Although I wouldn't be upset about running a comic book store. It's just not a profitable store to run, unfortunately. No. Dork doesn't mean douchebag. When Americans say dork, they mean like nerdy, but in a cute way. Like, how to put it? Geek, nerdy, dork, all the same thing. Okay, thanks for the clarification. Yeah. Weird, but in an endearing way, would be more accurate. And that, to be fair, I am weird. I hope it's endearing. But yeah, when people call someone a dork, they mean like, in an endearing way, you're kind of weird. Ooh, it's getting thicker. Nice. We might not need this. We'll see. We don't have a word for that, I think. I gotcha. In Norwegian. No, I get it. I'm mixing cornstarch with some of the broth to thicken it. Smart. Slurry time. That's what my grandpa says. Whenever my grandpa gets a little too mouthy, that's what he calls it. That's a joke, by the way. My grandpa's dead. No, I actually never met either of my grandfathers. I've only met one of mine. Yeah, I've met both of my grandmothers, but I've never met either of my grandfathers. I've met both of my grandmothers. They both passed a long time ago. That's not to get sympathy, that's just a fact. It's just like, you know. I do wish one thing I got more out of when spending time with my grandmother was, one, learning Vietnamese so I could talk to her, but two, learning the recipes that she had. She was an amazing cook. So good, in fact. One time, we went out to eat, and when we got back to her place, she offered me a bowl of pho, and I said yes, and I ate the whole bowl after going out to eat anyway. And some may call me fat for that. And you'd be right. I was very fat for that. It was delicious, though. Maybe a little thicker? I don't know. Sometimes you gotta do some fat shit. If that means 2 dinners, it means fuck it. It wasn't even dinner, though. I had 2 lunches. And then I had a third bowl, or had another bowl for dinner. Genuinely some of the fattest shit I've done. But, like, genuinely some fat shit. I still stand by my point. Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. To be fair, at the time of me doing that kind of shit, I was... Oh. On Friday, okay. Yeah, 10:30 on Friday sounds good. We're gonna see Spider-Man on Friday. Yes! Anyway. 7 is sold out already. Damn. At the time of me doing that, though, I was around 240, 250 pounds. I'm now down to 200 flat, by the way. But I was probably my fattest at that time. But also, it's Grandma's cooking. You can't resist Grandma's cooking. She's like, "You want some cookies?" It's like, yeah, I do. I have no clue what pounds are on kilograms. I do. Oh, you do kilograms. Let me. 240 kilograms is 108 kilograms, and now I'm down to 200. I'm 90 kilograms now. A little under 200, 90 kilograms. There you go. I got the math. Who's ringing my doorbell? Oh, it's just children. Okay, gross. Applause. Thank you. To be fair, it's been a while since I actually lost the weight. I've just been keeping it off for pretty good. You know what the key of that was? I want to work out more. Oh, also good work. Thank you. I appreciate it. I can actually go check my weight right now. Hold on. With the apron on. I'm at 201, which includes the food that I ate for lunch. I was possibly losing a few. Yeah, for the most part, for me, what helped me lose the weight was moving around more. Oh, and cutting out sodas for a while. But now I have a soda like every once in a while, and now I'm okay. but cutting back on the sugar and working out more helped. In fact, this Wednesday, I might be doing another fitness challenge stream. If you guys want to... Uh-oh. We'll be in routine area for routine safety inspections within 30 days. Oh, fuck off. SoCal Gas was calling me. Anyway, not important. But if you guys want to make me work out more, give me a follow while I'm doing that, and or do a sub, which will make me lift more weights. If I hit 500 followers in a stream that isn't the cooking stream, I will run 5 kilometers and stream that process. You know, cutting out sugary drinks outside of weekends, eating just less and running. Yeah, I have a family history of high blood pressure, so cardio is a good thing for me. And by the way, by American doctor standards, I'm still very overweight. Because I need to be at 180 to be considered normal BMI. Which is some bullshit. What if it's just muscle? Have you seen the fucking yams on my leg? Hold on. This doesn't count as nudity on TOS, right? The fucking... Yeah. Oh, you guys can't see it because it's too bright. It's too pale. Hold on. The fucking yams. Gotta show off my leg muscles because that's my most defined part. I'd show my calves, but I feel like I'm very dehydrated, so if I flex those, I might get a cramp. Alright, let's take a look at the sauce. Yeah, that coats the bottom pretty good. It, like, visually turns the color different. Yeah. Alright. We'll turn that off and let that simmer on the back burner. Just for, What time is it? It is actively 5 p.m. It is 5:02, to be exact. This is about the time, or as we say, 1700. Yes, 1700. Because Americans can't count to 24. I know, I'm American. I can't count to 24. It's 2 a.m. here. Damn! Damn! We'll put you on low to keep you warm. Alright, let's get my burger patties ready. Let's use the big pan for frying, yeah? Big pan. Yeet. Fuck! Yeet. What do I got that I can yeet easily? That's safe to yeet. Safe to yeet? Oh, I guess my bottle's empty. Hold on, so you guys can see it. Just from off screen. Yeet. Making me throw shit? I swear to God. Crowd goes wild. If you want me to actually throw something really hard, I can. I just don't want to break anything. Burger patties! And plus, if I break something in this kitchen, M's gonna kill me. And as much as I don't care for my own life, I don't want to break things in the kitchen because she'll be mad at me. I just have to redeem it once. Have me excused. No, you're good. Don't worry about it. I'm just making fun, making light. I gotta do a couple goofs and gaffs. Oh my god. Just scared the shit out of me.
You smell! Go shower!
I do need a shower though. I'm getting a little sweaty just cooking here. Just because it's hot. I officially on 0 channel points since first stream. I joined. Gotta save them again. Hey, you know what gives you a bonus to your channel points? A sub. No, okay, don't spend money. I know you're broke. Don't do it. I was joking. Have someone gift you a sub. All right, let's make some patties real quick. The patties were always a little oval shaped when when I got them from the restaurant, so we're gonna do little oval shapes. And we're gonna smash them thin so they cook evenly and fast. Maybe I should have thrown these in the freezer. Do I enjoy hearty autumn vibe food? I prefer hearty foods personally, actually. Light foods are not really my style, but as of late it's been really hot, so I've had to accommodate for lighter foods. 90 degrees and such. And then one more meat patty. So I have 5 patties. One extra will be good for M to bring to work. That are 2 extras. I'll probably eat 2 tonight, so... I'm the kind of guy that would eat a whole chicken parm by himself. Heartier foods are good for me. Bad for my heart, but good for me. Yeah, I probably should have put these in the freezer. Or, like, made them in the patties sooner and put them in the freezer, but... whatever. We lock in, we get good. That's how it be. I shall do sometime. It's called sheep and cabbage, but we use lamb instead. Greek people also have a similar dish called cabbage rolls, and they use beef and/or lamb as well. I like the Greek version, so I'm probably gonna like the Norwegian version. What time is it? 5:10. She'll be here at 5:40. 30 minutes to cook. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, it's not rolls. It's just stewed them in a pot for hours. Oh, okay. Never mind then. I like cabbage. I like lamb. I like sheep. I'm sure I'd like it. Oh god, where's my tiny... There they are. There we go. Whew, hot.
You're not ascending to godhood. You're just dehydrated.
Out of
Shit,
my
I don't
way,
have any
gay
water.
boy! I'm about to liberate my divine self from this mortal shell!
The oil's not quite glossy enough, so it's a little bit more time to heat. Fine, I'll grab some water. God damn it. I don't have a water cup? What am I, stupid? Oh wait, here's a water cup. I think that was just sink water. I have purified water over here, or filtered water. Making me drink water when I'm cooking? How dare you? How dare you? Thank you. Do you not have safe tap water? It just tastes gross. We do have safe tap water. It's just the one in the fridge tastes better. I can do 3 of the patties at a time. Let's go. This guy's a little thick. Fry boy. Yeah, I know Voss water. The ones with the glass bottle. That's the same as our tap water. Really? Funny. That's cool, actually. They don't sell Voss water here. That's, you know what? Fair. Those patties looking thick and juicy. They are juicy. Well, they're gonna be thick and juicy. I hope they're Can I save my save your life by vanishing twin? I think that's it. Whoa! Whoa! Hold on, I gotta finish that flip. Whoa! Oh, that one's not ready. That's okay. Crash suspension. There we go. This guy's a little underdone. That's okay. We'll grill him up harder. Gotta do my white dad dancing. Gotta hit the Squidward. This is your favorite song? Alright. I mean, I fuck with it so far. This guy's done. This guy can use a little bit more grilling on both sides. How are you looking over here, bud? You can use a little more grill at time. Flip, damn you! And since I use foil, it's clean. So I'm just gonna put it back in the drawer. that. Yeah, no, it's always good to use like foil or something so you don't have to clean it. Because I'm lazy, and lazy is the invention of ingenuity, or the engine of ingenuity. There we go. A little more color on that. I like the vibe. This is a good song. I fuck with it. I'm a sad boy. I ran out of snus, the nicotine patches. They don't exist at a 20. There isn't a 24-hour shop in the city. Oh, good. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty open about like all the music that I like. I like to at least give everything a solid try. Because if I'm not giving everything a chance, am I really open-minded like I claim I am? Yeah, I probably should have froze these for a little bit. Anyway. Yeah, the only thing I'm not open-minded about is AI. Genuinely speaking. If I look like a weird, dumb idiot in the future because AI actually becomes a useful tool, so be it. I'm still not going to be supporting it right now. Because it's actively harming the environment and people. I just kind of want jellyfish for this song, the music, where it was kind of like. It's a good way of wiggling, you know. I think that guy's done. Oh, these guys are a little under. That's okay. We'll turn the heat up. It's that fuck-ass dance that, I don't know if you know the D&D YouTuber, but he's like, his little goblin guy dance, just like, that dance just gets stuck in my brain. I don't know why. Yeah, fuck it. There's a company that's I'm just trying to entire ecosystem and gets angry. Hey, you didn't hear this from me, but like, volatile cocktails are really cheap to make. You just need gasoline and bottle. Don't actually burn things down. My public-facing face will tell you that. Don't do that. But me privately. Killed. Burnt. Destroyed. What? Who said that? That wasn't me. I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, we're taking a peaceful protest. Yes. Peaceful protesting is the correct way of doing it. I see that OpenAI motherfucker out on the street that's running fades. That's just true. I don't encourage violence. Violence is really bad. But also, you should definitely partake in peaceful protests genuinely. Being around like-minded people makes you helps a lot of people realize that, hey, they're not alone in this world. Even if you know you aren't, being able to see the peaceful protest and be part of it is always good, because now you have you know that there's a community there for sure that's helping you fight it. Not that there's just people sitting around doing jack shit and saying like, oh yeah, and then not doing anything. For the Americans in the chat, you vote with your money. Don't buy into the AI. That or do, and make it just create gooner shit. And then destroy their AI data set and learning models just because they're making gooner shit. Yeah, I don't see a need for violence just because there are extremists. However, I will absolutely fully openly say that AI companies are wrong, and I wish CEOs and things would go to sleep and not wake up. Yeah. Yeah. I don't support, well, I can't fully endorse saying violence is never the answer, because that is the only language some of these animals speak. That's all. I won't go further into that, but that is sometimes the only language these pieces of shit will speak. There's this concept that exists in the world where more middle-leaning groups. Actually, I should keep cooking. More middle-leaning, middle-of-the-road groups are actually benefited by extremist groups. I will not go further into it, but I have the same intuition. Yes. More extremist groups actually help the middle-of-the-pack kind of groups. Because they will take something too far, and then the side that's against them are like, hey, maybe we calm down a bit, maybe we can talk this out. And that's a true fact. It's happened a lot of times in real life. So anyway, sometimes violence is the only language you can talk to someone in. I'm a peaceful person. I try to be, at least. I try to do good. I donate to charities sometimes because when I have the extra cash. It hasn't been a lot recently. I've done charity work as well. It's good to help people, but sometimes people need a firm talking to. That's all I'm gonna say about it. I'll never survive, especially generative, and since I'm a human, I'll also never be able to support military AI. Oh yeah, definitely not military AI. That shit pisses me off. That's how you get Skynet and shit, dog. Alright, M should be home any minute now. I'm not going to store these in the pan, but I'm going to leave them in the pan to keep warm. Until she's ready to eat them. Yeah. The pan's still hot, but most of the cooking is already done. and they might be a little under because I wasn't timing it. But if we take out the heat, let it sit over there, that should be fine. I did spill some meat on this one. Nice. That's hot. Ow, fuck. Gonna make like a curry sauce. Or is it burgers with the curry twist? I did make the curry sauce. You were watching me make the curry sauce, Ron. So, curry sauce is in this pot. That's what I was doing earlier. Here's the rice. Put the rice on the plate, put the burger on the top, and then... Shit, I must have forgotten. You're good, don't worry about it. And then you pour the curry sauce on the side, then you slice off a piece of burger and some of the rice, and you scoop it up into your mouth. That's what I do. Sometimes people will do an omelet. I'm not one of those people, nor am I good enough at the omelet. So we're not doing the omelet. Every time I've made an omelet recently, it's just turned to scrambled eggs, so we're not doing the omelet. Madame should be home soon, and she gets to see the Borgars. Let me put a lid on it so they stay warm. Oh, those are good. Yeah, so the omelet I'm talking about is the omelet rice omelet, which is where you take some eggs, really good quality eggs, you cook a bottom layer, and have the curds kind of like mixed in the center. Before it fully cooks, you roll the omelet into this loaf, like this, and it's slightly underdone. You put it on top of the food, and you slice the top of it, and you pour the curry sauce on top. Amazing. We went to a place this weekend. Really good omelet rice curry. But it's a lot of effort and a lot of practice, and I'm neither of those things. After cooking for 3-4 hours. Whew. I'm gonna hang up my apron, because I am warm. Oh yeah, I saw the video on the news earlier today. Yeah. It's very good. There's a place not too far from us, like a 20-minute drive. You can go get an omelet rice. It's very tasty. I just make normal omelets. I never had the balls to try to make omelet rice. They're a bitch and a half to make. Sorry for yelling. But they're difficult. If you ever get a chance, and I know it's not looking like it right now, things seem pretty fucking bleak in terms of the state of the world, but if you ever get a chance to go to a place in Japan and or in America and or wherever else you can get good Japanese food, I'd highly recommend getting an omelet rice. It's tasty, and visually speaking, it's really cool. But it's by far not the tastiest Japanese meal that I've ever had. No, it's just a circular metal pan. Hi, ready for dinner? Yeah. Okay, let me plate up a dish and then we can eat, so I can show everyone the plate. Yeah, done. Finished just before you got here. This way, yeah. It can see here. Nothing else behind it. What's up, Em? Yeah. Ron says hi.
Moi aussi je veux partir. Partir féconder une planète sauvage.
Ron?
Palus miniaturisé dans une fusée. Fuir la civilisation trop ultime aux passions atténuées. Un semblant de liberté foisonnante. Un semblant de liberté foisonnante.
We've been going out pretty good though, like recently. Yeah, we still went out recently, a lot recently, though. 1 second. This might be too much rice. Is this too much rice for you? Okay.
Laissez derrière cette douleur violente et inconsciente, gentiment atroce et normalement génocidaire. Tout ça pour rejoindre un satellite sexué.
Yeah, a little lower end, but
Quitter un monde
good.
à la Borg pour un autre à la Dali. Poisonner la liberté avec le semblable.
Yeah. You want 2 or 1?
Les parties de plaisir sauvage, les plages de désir fin qu'habillent les dauphins orphelins. À jamais les rivages étourdis, plein de réverbères. Il le faut, bien sûr, mais qu'est-ce que c'est dommage.
You want a good looking plate? No, I'm making a burger. I'm putting it on top of it. She doesn't trust me. She don't trust me. She don't trust me.
Oui, ma mère est tombée du ciel. Oui, on m'a mis un colis et des habits de clown. Je ne manquais de rien, ni même de cruauté.
Bitch, this chicken cold.
Oui, ma mère est tombée du ciel. Je ne manquais de rien.
Caramelized onion this time. I spilled some on the side, but...
Venez donc avec nous sur la planète sauvage.
Here we go. Oh, I got some rice on the side. Oh. 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 They can't see it if I turn it this way. Go on. Rice. No. Hambagu Curry. I probably should have made like a cabbage slaw, but whatever. Here you go. Careful, Todd. Looks like this. Got this. You should be! I'm good at... No, I'm kidding. No, Ron was saying he was jealous, and like, you should be! I'm good at it! Talking about shit. I'll just wait. Anyway, thanks for watching. Appreciate you guys. Hopefully, you'll have a good rest of your night. I'm gonna play it up and then show it off on Discord for my dish as well. We're gonna go raid someone. Thank you for hanging out. Appreciate you guys. Hope you guys had a lovely time. Let's go see who to raid. Pickle is trying Palia or whatever that is called. Is that all that's online right now? Huh? How long have we had the tomato soup open? I don't know. It's been a while. Giraffe is doing art. Giraffe hasn't been streaming in a while. We can say hi to Giraffe. Sure did. Good. I'm glad you guys had fun. All right. Anyway, let's go say hi to Giraffe. Read. Giraffe. Armada. Anyway, check for Discord when you see my food.
Tell me about it.
Get on there.
I've got 10,000 nukes and Congress won't even let me use one of them.
What were you going to blow up?
Congress.
Anyway. Have a good one, y'all. Take it easy. I'm gonna plate up my food. Bye-bye. Huh?
Should I make a tomato soup? Too lazy?
Up to you.
At least for